That's cool.
So let's talk about your music video.
Oh, yes.
It's for Jump.
Yeah.
So what's the story behind this? It's not out yet. I haven't seen it.
Yeah, it's coming out in this coming Friday. So like in about 5 days time. And the original idea for it is because it's called Jump, right? So we figured, let's go to a trampoline place and just get a GoPro and film some goofy shit. So we had like the music aspect part of it filmed and stuff. And then we get to the trampoline place and there's like a bunch of kids there with their parents and stuff. And or like, it just didn't seem like a very practical or safe environment.
We called ahead and we're like, are there any days when it's slow? Because we don't want a bunch of kids in the shot, and that's uncomfortable for us. It's uncomfortable for the parents.
Yeah.
They're like, yeah, these are slow days, but I didn't realize like a slow day for them could still mean they have like 30 kids there.
Yeah.
Yeah, it just felt weird showing up to that place with a bunch of cameras, and we were just like,
And they're all cool with it, but we're like, we're not cool with it. There's too many kids here.
So that was our shooting day, and we're like, okay, let's go to Tim Hortons, get a coffee, and come up with a plan B. And who thought of sledding?
That was you.
Was it me?
That was you, but it was like the most Canadian rock band thing to do. It's like, yeah, we're a Canadian rock band and we're going to film our music video outside in the freezing fucking cold on a big snowy mountain in the middle of January.
Yeah.
But it turned out good. Like, I think we just, started brainstorming ideas of like, let's like jump over silly shit or like attach a GoPro and like put a bet on something.
I think at first they were like, what if we all like brought something valuable to us and like take turns jumping over them, like with the risk of damaging it. But then we didn't want to actually damage things we love.
Yeah.
And then someone said something about an egg or something.
Well, you just started coming up with the idea and even the storyboarding where it's like a silent movie at the beginning, and then like the thing we jump over are like these eggs who are like our.
It's like that classic trope where like high school kids would have to take care of an egg for a week to make sure they can be parents.
Parenting.
Yeah. So like, what if we had egg children and we saw like, let's take them to the sled hill, let's take the kids sledding and like go down the hill with them and make sure they don't break,
Yeah. And so that was the other half of it.
Essentially, we have no budget. And we need to make something.
Yeah, and that was half of it. Is like I think we paid for the rent space, which used to be our old jam space back in the day. So there's kind of part homage to that.
It felt good, yeah.
Yeah, it's good to be back in that space again, and like we take the music seriously, but we don't take ourselves seriously.
No.
So we just had so much fun goofing around, and my roommate and our friend Richard kind of inspired us for part of the idea. It was like, I think what you should do is go down into like these little hallways in the basement where the washrooms are, and he's like, I think you should just come out of the washroom stall and start singing and be all showman-like, and it was just hilarious. And then like as he pans the camera, Phil's in the girls' washroom playing a small drum kit, and then John just like in another room on top of a table rocking out. So like, what the fuck are these guys doing? But we just had so much fun doing it.
Yeah.
And I showed it to my parents the other day, and like, it just looks genuine. Like, it looks like you guys are just having a good fun time rocking out.
Yeah, that's so half the video is us sledding with our egg children, the other half is like the band rocking out kind of thing, and it's
and we edited it ourselves, we filmed it ourselves, so like low budget, doing everything ourselves, very DIY.
The lighting wasn't so bad actually. Looking back, I was worried. we didn't have anything in the way of lighting, right? We just had what was available in the building, so I was afraid it was gonna look really bad, but it looks pretty good actually, with just like the room lighting there. And then the outdoor is fine because outside during the day in winter you get plenty of light off the snow.
Oh yeah, we had some good gear as well, so like especially outside.
Man, it was windy that day though.
It was, yeah. Our sleds kept flying off the mountain almost because it's right beside the airport where the fence is, so some of them even almost went over.
I think we just lost one because I brought 4 sleds, like 2 little round ones, 1 long one, and then like a magic carpet.
Oh yeah,
and immediately the magic carpet blew all the way to the far side, and we're like, we'll get it later, and then we forgot about it. So I hope some kid found it. It was like cool sled.
And then the other toboggans, we had like eggs on them, so we're like, and there's other kids sledding, so we're like, do we want to give these sleds away? It's like,
hey kids,
you want a sled with some egg on it?
Come with me.